My name is Van Pebble, and I am in a great mood, and I'll explain why as we play Fortnite Battle Royale. Let's get into it. Let's see. Return to lobby. So, what's going on with Van Pebble? Let me tell you guys what's happening with me. I've been trying to start this job. I can't say a lot about it, except it's top secret, and I am protecting this country's nuclear. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's a security job, and like I said, I can't say much about it. But I've been trying to get this job going for a while, and I finally just started pressuring the guy a little bit, like, "Hey, man, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" And then finally, that was the phone call. I just got a phone call in the middle of a stream, which was really just the beginning of the stream, anyway. And now I'm going to start working for these guys probably next week. Or this weekend, I don't know. So that's fucking exciting. God damn it. I just needed to start working, man. I can't do this anymore. I mean, I'm looking at my money and my money's just shrinking. And I'm not a streamer that streams for money. Like, I do this because I enjoy it. And I'd like to put up really good streams and then eventually make money doing it, but I never want to do it where I'm like cheeseball, cheese dick McGee, you know what I mean? Or like begging for your money, or like I never wanted to do that, and I'll never do that. I'll always do this like as I'm never gonna be like, hey guys, I'm level 17 cancer, give me some money or I'll die, I would rather not do that. I would rather find a way to get the money myself. That's not making fun of people that have diseases or cancer or whatever. But I'm just saying I'll never be that guy. I always want to do something that I feel like is like super cool. I'm streaming because I love it, and then people kind of enjoy it. They go, "Man, I love your stream. It's really good for my life. It uplifts me. I love it." And that's what I want. And then if somebody's like, "Hey, man, how can I donate money?" That's what I'm looking for. But I don't want to be begging people for money. One of the reasons why I like streaming on Twitch, but I don't like streaming on Twitch. I did that. Is I don't enjoy the desperate aspect of like, "Hey, thanks for your subs, guys. Don't forget to sub. We're having a subathon right now." Like, I've never been attracted to that. Oh, wait, let's see who this is a big night, by the way. Not only did Van Pebble finally get in the game, we're finally gonna start working soon. Thank fucking Christ. But ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks have beat the San Antonio Spurs in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. So now when you watch this stream in 7 years, and you're like, "Let me see this Van Pebble guy," and you just pick a random stream, because you know how like sometimes you're on YouTube and there's just some random like algorithm shows up and it's like, "Why does it keep sending me this?" And it's me. And this you'll remember. This is Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Look, I don't have a soldier in the fight. All right? I don't care about the Spurs. I don't care about the Knicks. But here's what I do. Here's why life is so complicated and interesting. I think New York needs it. I think San Antonio is young. I don't want them to win yet. They're too young. I want them to struggle for a while. I want Wembanyama to win. I don't want him to get a ring quite yet. Also, the Knicks are good. I think New York needs it real bad. And I'm hoping that nobody gets beat up in New York. That's where I add a joke to it. Hope nobody beats the shit out of anybody from. No. It's really weird how Seattle's about the same. We don't know how to handle these events. Yeah, I'm in a great mood. But you know what the truth is? I'm always in a good mood. I don't do this because I'm a guy that's miserable. I'm a pretty happy person generally. I just was really trying to get this job going, man. I'm sitting here where I have a job and I haven't started and they haven't scheduled me, and it's just like it was taking a really long time to get going. And while I'm sympathetic to all the parties involved, it's time to just fucking get it going, man. Like, I need to make money, dude. I need to earn cash. Gotta get the cash. Ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Wait, what? I thought that was a, come on. I thought that was one of those things that transports you, like a transporter thing or whatever. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just really happy to start work again. It's gonna be great, man. This means I don't have to work the World Cup, too. Yes! I don't want to work the World Cup, actually. I do and I don't. I don't. I really don't. Thing is, that gun is so tough that there's really not much you can do. Like, once you're kind of fucked with that gun. Unfortunately for everybody else. That's a badass gun, baby. And I did a few really good things. Oh, wait, here we go. Wait. So here's we go. We press X. Wait, press X. And then we extract that, and now we have that for later. That's great. I wanted to learn how to do that. We're learning how to play this game better. We're learning how to play this season. The thing that's interesting about this game is learning the new season. Sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes, but it's interesting. It's what I like about this game, actually. Is that you have to keep learning. Let's go, Van Pebble. Oh, Van Pebble, yeah, Van Pebble, right. Van Pebble, he's Van Pebble. Oh, I'm so glad, man. Yeah, because I was going to have to work the World Cup, and I really, at one point, I was really depressed about it. Then I was excited about it. Because that's how I work. Once I learn that I have to do something, I'm like, well, might as well try to get excited about it. But can I be honest with you? I'm not excited about it. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Okay, wait, hold on. Go grease lightning, go grease lightning, yeah. Oh, we gotta move here. Oh, there's another sprite. There's a sprite. Here. Gotcha. You're better off fighting me than running away like that, because that's just gonna, you're just gonna die quicker that way. Go grease lightning, go grease lightning, yeah. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. You better go grease lightning. That was a great phone call, dude. God damn, that was a good phone call. And the Knicks won tonight. God, I'm glad the Knicks won. The Knicks were down by like 20 points. And they're just good, man. They're good this year, man. That's really amazing. And it's incredible that they're able... This Wembanyama guy is a fucking monster. But they also... Let's not forget the Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns. And that's why they have him. And he's not a fucking slouch. The guy's a fucking big motherfucker. A monster himself. Go grease lightning, yeah. Go grease lightning. So the more time we spend in the water, the more power we get here. See how we're getting, our shields are getting? That's the cool thing about that. And then, I don't know that we really need this gun, surgical burst. And here we go. We've got 21 players left. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is great, man. If I don't have to work the fucking soccer game, I'm so happy. I don't really want to. But that means I've got to... Oh, well. No, that's good. It's good. Everything's good. Everything's good, man. Let me tell you. I was hoping to... I saw them. They didn't think I saw them. I did see them in the fucking tree like a little gay player that they are. I'm in the tree. You can't... I see you. But by that time, it was too late. I'm in such a good mood, I don't care. Plus, we played pretty well there. I can't be too mad about it, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 7, Season 3. We are drinking coffee, which I feel like is a little bit of a weakness. It's a bit of a weakness. I'm going to just tell you the truth. And the weakness is this. I'm just like anybody else. I just want to be high like everybody. Everybody. You know what sucks is that, like, it's not true. I actually do like feeling sober and clear and like I don't need anything. But the honest truth is, once I feel relaxed and chill like I do right now, the first thing that happens to my brain is I go, what can I do? What can I eat? What can I snack on? What can I candy? I want sugar. I want this. And it's like, what the... I have to forgive myself. I can't be too mean to myself, you know? It's just a human quality. But, like, is that the quality that they had when there were dinosaurs and shit? Like, the only reason I would have wanted to live during the time of dinosaurs and, like, real survival times is that I feel like your brain wouldn't be like, I want cocaine and heroin. Your brain would just be like, I want some good sleep, and then I want to survive and get some food, and, you know. I feel like we're living in a time where we've evolved past the point where we should have evolved. I said this the other day on stream. It was controversial. I had all kinds of people sending emails to me. Jordan Peterson said, I mean, I've got people sending emails like, man, Pebble, you're a controversial streamer. This is Jordan Peterson. But it definitely feels like we evolved too much as humans, and we just don't know what to do anymore. We're just kind of living on borrowed time. And now it's just like, I need more things to get high, and I need more things to stimulate me, and I just need to eat babies and have orgies. Which I don't. I don't have orgies. Babies, I love them. They're delicious. I'm kidding. I don't eat babies. Oh, really, Van Pebble? We thought you did eat babies. Well, I don't. Okay? I don't. All right? People have been bothering me lately and telling me, hey, Van Mar, are you eating babies? No, we're not. Okay? People know at this point whether we eat babies or we don't. All right? Interesting attitude that guy has. Interesting way of talking that guy has. There's no, you know what? You can say what you want about Bill Maher. There's nobody like him. He's a unique guy. He doesn't pander to anybody, really. I mean, you can't help it as a human. We pander. So he's always pandering to someone, but like, he's very good at who he panders to. And he's very unique, and his voice is unique. All right? And he never, like, tried to be a homeboy. He never tried to... It seems like he's really, he's one of the last few kind of original entertainers out there. I mean, he is an entertainer. But, like, politics bores me. And, like, he almost makes it exciting. Almost. Almost. Yeah, almost. Here's the thing, I can hear something. There's something here somewhere. Is it in here? There it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna go down. We still don't have the gun I really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. This is it right here. I got it finally. Oof. Yeah, we got to go all through that. Oh shit! I've never been in this boat before. Let's go in the boat. Cool looking. The new map is something that I'm really. The map is really good. This new map is probably the most exciting part of this game. Even more than the weapons. I've said this, the weapons aren't that impressive. Wow, we got a lot of swimming here. How about this? Damn, son. Look at that. That's nice. This is nice. Now we're having fun. Oh, Van Pebble is having a good time tonight. Let's do it. 41 players left. Look at all this water, for God's sake. Looks like that guy did sort of damage us, huh? Okay. Okay. I see you. Oh, this is the burst rifles. It's not really what I want. We need the chaos. Chaos rifles. That's what we need. These are chaos rifles. We'll find it. Chaos exploder. That's what we need. Okay, thank you. Your death was not in vain, my friend. You were able to supply me with a great weapon. You will always be remembered as a player that was not as good as me, but one that had what I required. They're like the ultimate insult you could say to somebody. You were not a worthy adversary. Not in terms of being a very good player, but you were helpful in helping me. You know, so insulting. Oh wait. Yeah. Yes, bitch. We do one more. Oh yeah. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, and then we get this guy too. And then go back in there and see if we can open up some more cases. Because no, that doesn't do anything for us. This just gives us. Okay, never mind. Some of the there's a sprite that if you open up more cases, that or more lock boxes or more booty and shit, that you will see like different rare stuff, but not this one. This one is not that. This is a sprite that if something's bursting on fire, the damage increases or something. I don't know. I don't really know, but there we go. Great, look at that. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Yep. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we are drinking coffee. That's waking me the fuck up. You better wake the fuck up, damn Pebble. I knew a girl that talked like that. She was like, you better shut the fuck up. That's how she would talk. She was actually a very sweet girl. Sounds like a cunt, right? The way I'm saying it. She wasn't. She was nice. She was a sweetheart. Alright, let's get the fuck out. What are we doing? 10 players left. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing a fantastic game here. Doing really well. Having fun. Life's a gas. Dun, dun, dun. I never know to love you. Dun, 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 dun. I never told you that I can. But it really doesn't matter at all. No, it really doesn't matter at all. Life's a gas. Da, 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 da. And that is a gift. People that even know who that is, that I want to know who you are. If you know that song and you know that guy, Mark Bolan. If you know who Mark Bolan is, we can hang out. We can be friends. We could get together at a hotel room. You can cream pie me. It's okay. Saikuno. Even if it's Saikuno. If Saikuno knew Mark Bolan, I know who Mark Bolan is. He did Life's a Gas. Be like, dude, you can cream pie me if you want. What do you mean? I wasn't going to ask. I was just going to do it. Saikuno, you old son of a bitch. Saikuno, you cream... Do you think his friends, when they see him, Saikuno, they're like, there he is, Saikuno, you cream pie son of a bitch. How you doing? You know how, like, when you see a friend and you're like... It's like a fun greeting, but it's also kind of, like, weird. Like, why are they calling him that? You old cream pie son of a bitch. I've said this before. If I was... people say this. You should definitely double down in life, you know? Double down. It's sometimes the way to go. If you really are a scumbag, you might as well just double down. If I was Sakuno, I would all my sponsors would have to do with disgusting things. It would all be sexual stuff, butt plugs, cock rings, nipple rings, and then the final thing would be cream pie. And it would be an actual, delicious, pie, like a real cream pie. But it would be so fucking gross to people. And it's just double down on it. Double down. Double down. What would usually what would happen to somebody like Sakuno in showbiz, because let's face it, that's what streaming is now, it's showbiz. There's a guy over there. What would happen is they would just start dating porn stars, and then they would just be what's the guy? Charlie Sheen. Oh, look at this. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. What does he do? Oh, my pickaxe deals more damage. Okay, I don't know if I really care about that. But it really doesn't matter at all. Life's a gas. Dun, dun, dun. What happens when you fuck with me? That's what happens when you fuck with me. That's what happens when you fuck with me. Die. Okay, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down. Which way do we have to go? This way? The 3 players. We got to get out of here, though. I don't think we want to be trapped in this building, man. We need to get out of here. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. We're good. We're good. Let's just like I'm not camping. I just want to see like where are people, if I could see people or see movement or anything like that. Sometimes you'll get these sneaky people that'll like sit up here and they'll just stare at you like and then aim in and kill you, you know. All right, this is a good place to be actually. This is perfect. Let's try to level up here. This is the final showdown. 3 players left. Oh, that guy just wouldn't fucking die. It's my fault. You know what I should have done there? Once I felt somebody shooting me from this side, I should have pulled out, pulled back, moved like back in the building maybe, let those 2 guys kill each other, and then get ready to play 1v1 for the final game. Lives again. Da, 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 da. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? How long have we been playing? 32 minutes only? Wow. I'm in such a good mood. The thing is, I'm always in a pretty good mood. And I say that a lot, but this time I'm finally like, okay, we can enjoy life now. Well, the thing is, you know, you get these jobs. Once you get a job, you figure like, okay, we got a job. We're good. I've had a job for 2 months and I haven't worked it yet. I don't think it's been that long. I'm exaggerating. It's probably been a good month that I've been like, I've had this job, but I haven't been scheduled and I haven't been working, and it's just like, what the fuck? So this feels really good, and it feels really good that the New York Knicks won today. I almost can't believe it. Because I was watching, I believe it, but I was watching. I was looking at like the score, you know, throughout the day, and the Knicks were up, or excuse me, the Knicks were down by like 20 points. In the third quarter. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, what I want, what I really want, what I want, yeah. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Yeah, if you guys are like, man, you know, Pebble, because I know what you're feeling. You're going, hey, man, it's not fair that you know what the good stuff is. You were born, Van Pebble, you were born in the 70s. You know what the real music is. And I do. It's true. I do, actually. But I realize, like, some of the groups that I've, shall I say, unearthed or learned about, that to this day are like, to me, when I listen to it, it's like it puts me in a trance. That's how good music was back in the 70s. And people just still haven't figured it out. And I could tell you, I have the answers. I know these bands. I could free or roll. Rock and roll. But why would I mean? So gross when people do that. But I can tell you, I've already told you, Mark Bolan. That's one guy. That's the guy. And just go look at him, everything he's done, Mark Bolan, and you will sit there and go, I don't know what this is, but it's fucking amazing. Because his music was weird. He would do these magical rhythms. He was a guitarist. I believe that was his primary instrument, although he was probably a very gifted musician. Did Mark Bolan do anything more than play instruments? Like, did Mark Bolan? I'm sorry. Did he play instruments besides guitar? That's what I meant to say. He was primarily a guitarist and vocalist. How would you describe his music? Would you say it's rhythmic, hypnotizing, hypnotic? Yes, rhythm and hypnotic are absolutely two of the most accurate words. The core of his music was he wrote grooves, loops, patterns repeat till they feel like they're rewiring your brain. His guitar parts are percussive, almost like a hand drum. The repetition creates a trance-like circular motion. I'm telling you guys, if you've never heard of Mark Bolan, he will change the world. He's dead now, but the world, I think he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. Did he pass away? Yes, he did. In 77. What a great fucking musician, though. Like I said, you guys, like, you've never heard anything like this guy before. Unless you've heard it before, and then you have. but for the people that have not heard it, oh, it's amazing. Come on, go back. Go back. Oh, I can't go in there? This is my, Let's go on here. Let's go on here. This is fun, and then we'll... It's a roller coaster. There's a car right here. There's a core. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's somebody, wait, there's somebody right here. Let's get this guy's Sprite. Here we go. Come here, come here. There's my additional rare items. Okay, cool. What is this? Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's the one you want. You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. I've got love, terrifying, and it's losing control. It's electrifying. Better get up, 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 'cause I need a friend. Oh wow, you got a couple sprites there, huh? Hold on. Wait. Ah, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I want one of these things. Okay, cool. So then let's, yeah. What else can I do? What else can I do? Here we go, folks. She takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Dude, we had the best music, man. You guys didn't have it. You guys don't have good music. You guys have Dead Mouse. You know? I mean, it's okay music, but you don't have what we fucking had. We had Billy fucking Joel, okay? We had good music. We did have good music. I mean, we had the best music. But I think that was only because it was just that was that time, you know? It's not you guys' fault. Like, you guys are lame. That's not your fault that you're lame. Just the time you grew up in a lame time. Like, technically, I'm lame. Because I grew up in I was born in the 70s where shit was fucking cool as fuck. And then what happened shortly thereafter is things got lame. Things got kind of lame. The 80s were kind of cheesy. We had some good music. We had some great music, but it was kind of a weird time. The MTV was an awful time. We had some great art that came out of the 80s, some of the best music that ever came out. But it was also a little soft and a little gay. I don't want to say gay. Just really soft and kind of like, yeah. It just got worse and worse. Got 20 players left. Surgical burst rifle. Chaos exploder. We have that already. We don't need it again. I mean, technically we don't need a car, really. Because we've got that cool rocket pack thing. Rocket boots, I should say now. Not a rocket pack. It's a boot. Rocket boot. What it is. Twelve players left. They just killed 2 players there. And now there's only 10 players left. And now, like, we want to get like health kits and stuff like that. We can go down there because we basically have the rocket boot. We're good to go. Come down here, collect all this booty. There's something I really want down here. I still have yet to find the sniper rifle, and I'm wondering if there even is a sniper rifle at this point. Is that something that just doesn't exist? Because I've heard that there is a sniper thing. Look at that. Technically, that's I'll keep this. I'll keep the health kit. I like the health kit. What's this guy? What are you? It's kind of interesting. Okay, let's get out of here. I wish I could save that guy for other games, but anyway. Oh, let's get out of here. Seven players left. And, we still have a good sprite here. The sprite technically could get us, like, stuff we haven't seen before, so... Be careful here. I feel like somebody was shooting at me. Could be wrong. Oh, there's a vault key. Keep an eye here. Let's see what we got. Playing really smart, you know. We're in great shape because we've got these rocket boots. That's the thing. There's players out there that don't have these, so they're like they're going to struggle to get in. Whereas we're good to go. So we can kind of catch people like running in and kill them as they run in. Be careful here. Okay. My fault. That was a good try, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what we're gonna cut it. I thought we played really well. I admit this is a short one. We should probably play one more. I don't think we should really cut it right there. Do one more battle royale. I always feel like it's not bad luck, but bad sportsmanship to do less than an hour of this game. You know what? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I make the rules of this shit. You know what we're going to do, actually? I've got an idea. I've never done this before. This is the first time I've ever done this. We're going to play some HD poker. That's how we're going to end the stream. We're going to play one game of HD poker. Ladies and gentlemen, HD poker is a great game. It's free on Steam. It's not like I'm not being paid to say this. We're sponsored to say this. But it's a great game, and I love poker at night especially. And let's see if we can get into a game. We might not. It's very possible we won't. Ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble drinking coffee, enjoying his freedom for what will probably be one last weekend. It looks like I'm going to be working. What days did the guy say? I think I know my schedule at this point. The goal was to try to stagger the shifts, but I think what he settled on was Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. So we would work like Saturday, Sunday, and that would probably be brutal. But then you would have like 2 days off, and then you'd work Wednesday, and then you'd have 2 days off, and then you could just stream on the days you don't work, and then you're making money. God bless the world. God bless this world of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try to get into one more game. My name is Van Pebble. It might not happen. It's possible. Let's do a couple things here. Let's go to put some music on. Get a little vibe going. This is always good vibes. And take a look at the insane Spurs versus Knicks ending.
They might just go.
But let's do it without sound. The only way we're going to get away with it. This is the ending of the Spurs and Knicks game. The score was 106 to 105. 5 seconds left. Wow. Here, let's put the music on as we watch this together. And the funny thing is, while all this is going on, we're actually getting into a game too. So a lot is happening at once here. It looks like we might not get into a poker game, but we'll give it a shot. We'll try to get into some kind of game here. Try something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ending of the Spurs vs. Knicks Game 4. No sound, so that we don't get copyrighted. As you can see, the Knicks have the ball. That's Brunson, who shoots it and misses. And oh my God, what a tap in! Dude, that was crazy. So now the Knicks are up by 1 point. Look at this shot. Nice shot. Boy, that's impressive. And Wembanyama, as his name, was right there. So how did he not? Because he can't be everywhere at once. It doesn't matter how tall you are if you're not there. Look at that. Dude, the fucking Knicks were down by like 20 points in the third. I know it was the third quarter. Wow, this is a big win for them. Well, they're at home too, aren't they? And then this is the end of the game right here. There goes the Spurs. They can't get the ball in time. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, the Knicks are up 3 games to 1. Look at Madison Square Garden. Carl, that's why that town sky is one of the reasons why they're so good. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. Let's turn off the music, please. And let's play one final game of poker here. Oh, we're not ready yet? Okay, good. I got it. I thought we were locked into a game here. Okay, so we're almost there. All right, put the music back on, please. Let's just hang out with people for a little while. So that was a little Fortnite. We played a little Fortnite. Let's see what other Knicks stuff we can look at. $29-point comeback. Let's take a look at the comeback. So here's San Antonio. They're down by a lot. What, 78 points? Oh, wait. There we go. Sorry about that. You know what I didn't realize? By the way, we're back at the poker table. When you have OBS and you're streaming, your GPU is getting lit up. And the fact I had too many YouTube videos open at the same time is why the screen froze there. My bad. I should know better. One of those things they don't tell you when you're a stream, because I'm just the guy that decided to turn a microphone on and turn a webcam on, and then I had to do what everybody else has to do. I got to find a studio to use. I think I'll pick Twitch Studio. So I picked Twitch Studio, and then Twitch Studio. Look at this guy, full house. Wait, oh bummer! The other guy had a full house too. Oh my god, brutal. But Jack is better than 8-8. I'd rather see Jacks 8-8. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Jacks, we have a pair of Jacks in our hand. We are playing a game of Texas Hold'em. This is a $200 million, I call it tournament style, whereas, people disappear until there's one standing. The payout in this thing is you got to place top 3. There's a nice little win for Van Pebble. You got to place top 3 to get money back. So you come in third place, you get your money back, which is 200 mil. You come in second place, you get 400 million. So you get what you paid, and then you get another 2. If you win the whole thing straight out, you get 400. You get 600 million. And then, of course, you paid 2 to play, so you're really just winning 4. But it's a good look. You get a lot of accolades. This game kind of is like most games. It sort of gives you like little like chests, and the chests have stuff in them, treasure chests. And so the treasure chests, and this is how you get money in this game, because it's not a real money game. You're not really getting money. It's not real money. And I've been playing this game for years now. So my bank is pretty good. If you look up there, I have 11,840,000,000. It was a little higher at one point, but this game is hard, man. It is a hard game. Van Pebble folds a pair of 6s, and glad we did. There we go. Got out relatively unharmed there. Queen 5. 4.8 to play. I'm going to play this one. Look at that. A straight draw. We are drinking coffee. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm feeling a little amped, but there's nothing wrong with being amped as long as you can control it. We can control it. Nothing wrong with it. Let's control it. Ah. And I'm also in a great mood on top of it. Because I'm always in a good mood, but I'm really in a good mood. Because I just got a job. Not only did I've got a job like a while ago. We were talking about this earlier in the stream. But I also am starting the job soon. And that's the real that's like that's a big deal, man. Because like when you get a job and then you tell your landlord, like, hey, who's a great guy, but still you gotta go, it sounds like bullshit. Like, hey, I got this thing, but it's not quite, you know. It's like saying, I've got your rent, but the thing is, it's tied up right now. And, it's like, okay, right, Okay, so the only thing on the table that scares us is what? A flush or what? A straight, right? Jack 10, Jack, Queen, King, 9, King. If somebody has a king, so we're not going to go crazy betting. So we have the straight. We probably have the best hand at the table, right? Most likely. All right, so we could bet. Let's bet into this one then. He's only betting 6 million, so we know we're going to win that. Let's try to raise it to double that. Okay, he does double it, and he did have a king. That was what we just said, right? The only thing that could. Well, we played it smart though. We didn't lose that much money. So we have ace 3. And there's the ace. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can get this money back. Raise it to 8 mil. Let's see what these guys do. I feel like we're going to get some folds here. There's a fold. This guy's pretty bold. He'll play it. He might have an ace actually. The way that he's been hitting lately. Oh, he probably has it, doesn't he? Fuck. Well, I've learned not to fold at this point because he's probably just trying to scare me away. So I have to play it. And he had 2 pair. But I couldn't let him scare me away because he could have been. Here's what happened to me yesterday. I was playing this. By the way, we're down to 118 million just like that, unfortunately. But I am holding out hope here. We're going to sit here and play this game. We're not going to cry about it. We're not going to panic. We're just going to sit here and play the hand. We're going to got a great hand here, King Queen. But yesterday I was playing this and I had like a pair of aces, and the guy bet like 30 million, and I was like, "Fuck it!" I folded, and he showed his hand, and he had 8-10, and it matched nothing on the board, and I was so pissed off about it, and it ruined my whole experience. It blew me out of the water. It was all downhill from there. We're gonna bet big here. Fuck you guys. I imagine people will fold. Not a huge win, but at least it's something. And we can build our stack here. Now we can build our stack. Build our stack. Build it back. I like this table. I think this is the first time I've ever played at this table. It's a really cool table. Ladies and gentlemen, you can play at this table too. This game is free on Steam. They're not paying me to say that. But I like to tell people, like, look, if there's cool people that like to watch me stream, and you're probably a cool person if you like watching me. Like to me, you're cool, is what I mean. Like obviously, if you like what I do, then I probably think you're pretty cool too. If you like this game, we can play together. I can make friends. You want to be my friend, you guys? Not like that, but if you want to play, this game is great. It's a fantastic game. It's free, and I think it's one of the best sites For a free site, it doesn't have any issues. I've never, as far as I know, I've never had like nobody's hijacked my browser. You know what I mean? Like weird shit. Nope, never had a problem with it. It runs. It's the only game that I can run on my PC. By the way, like any other game on Steam, I can't even run it on my PC without having some kind of a fucking crack up, a freeze. Bullshit. Bullshit. Sorry for burping in the microphone. One day we will have, mark my words, one day we will have merchandise. And there will be Van Pebble. The whole idea of me doing this whole thing is because I'm doing my own thing. It's one of those things where you can have a little pride in your life. I'm one of those guys in life that people always try to take it away from me. No one ever gave me credit. It's one of those things. And so the stream gives me it gives me a piece of myself. So if I do something like merch, it's not going to be because I'm trying to make. I know I'm probably not going to make any very much money, but at least it'll be something I did myself. And one of those things I'd like to do, and this is real, the back scratcher, a back scratcher. Because if you think about it, it's one of those things that if a streamer tried to sell you cookies or something, and be like, "Why are you trying to sell me cookies? Like trying to get me fat? Oh, but they're sugar free." Well, don't sell me a sugar free cookie. Like, don't sell me food. You're a streamer. But if a streamer tried to sell me a keyboard or a mouse pad or an elbow pad for the table, like that would make sense because that's what people that play video games need. People that sit around and play video games, those are the people I'm marketing to. And there's nothing like a back scratcher. We all know it, right? I'm one of the itchiest guys you're ever going to meet. I itch like crazy. I don't have, as far as I know, I don't have bugs. I don't have a bug problem. I live in Seattle. The one great thing about Seattle that I will say is that it's nice that I'm finally saying something nice about my city. Is I don't think we have a lot of bugs. Like we don't have bug issues here. We have like those little flies a lot of times, but you get a bug strip, you're good. But like we don't have, I don't see a lot of roaches. I don't see a lot of problems like that. So I know that I'm not itching for that. I'm just an itchy guy. I think it's because we used to have. All right, never. I was gonna tell a joke, but I'm not gonna. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a dad joke. Not. I was gonna do an Ichiro joke. Is Ichiro is a Seattle player, and I was gonna say something about, but that's such a dad thing. And I don't want to be your daddy. I don't want to be your daddy, girl. I don't want to be your daddy, girl. Poor guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen 9 is a hand. It is a hand, but we're gonna fold it. We're definitely the low guy at the table, but I wouldn't focus too much on that. You don't want to focus too much on what you've got in your hand. You want to focus on what cards. You don't want to focus on the stack that you have. You want to focus on your cards, your positioning, and your blind positioning. The blinds right now are 6 million and 12 million. And that didn't help us at all. And what do you know? We lose that one to Queen 10. And now we're down to 100 million. Strike that, 92 million. This is good though. Ace 5 is potentially good here. Let's play the best we can here. Let's play the best we can. He bets 64. It's going to take me out of it. You know, I just bought like a bunch of, not a lot, but some groceries. And like as I'm buying the groceries, the one thing on my mind is like, we haven't started working yet. When are we going to start working? You know what I mean? That really weighs on your mind when you're just sitting on some cash and you're like. So to actually have these guys putting the wheels in motion, be like, hey man, it's a fucking great feeling. It's a great feeling, man. Fuck. And also, we also have time to like stream and have fun. Like, probably not going to start work till next week. Okay, this is an interesting hand here. He's going to bet here. I know that. I know that he's going to bet. I just wonder how much. Oh, he does not bet. Interesting. So we have a flush here. I would say probably we have the best hand. I'm definitely going to take this guy all in for sure. I'm going all in. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to call that. We're up to 108 million, which is, you know, it is what it is. I'd love to have a comeback. I'm all in with Queen Jack. It's a very good hand play because, you know, these guys would have to risk their chips now. These guys, just to see the flop, you'd have to risk your chips. And Queen Jack's a good hand. I mean, if you have Ace King, of course you're going to throw it out there, but guys probably don't have that. So now we're at 138 million, and we're still alive. The blinds are 10 and 20 million. So we're kind of, let's say we had to do the next two blinds, we'd be at 100 million. So we're still alive. So 24 million and 12 and 24 are the blinds. 12 million and 24 million. Then Pebble's got 8 of spades and 3 of spades. There's the 3 on the flop. I would say you probably just go all in at this stage because actually we have 2 pair. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. We have 2 pair. So hopefully this guy will make a play here because we've got a solid, looking really solid here. And there's the 7. There's nothing you can do, man. There's really, I mean, it's just a game of luck. We played really well there, like really well. So let's see if we can play one more game and then we'll call it a night. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble in a great mood. Just found out that we are going to start work right away soon. Probably working weekends, which is awesome. I like working the weekends. I'm kind of hoping that they stagger all the days. I don't want to really work. We did the right thing though. What I basically told the guys, like, look, this is what I'd like to do, you guys, but I'd much rather be a guy that helps the team. And part of me said it because I want them to hear that, but part of me does believe that. I want to be a guy that's like, look, whatever's going to help our team. We got guys that are everybody's doing 12-hour shifts. Some of the motherfuckers are working four 4 to 5 days a week. They got kids and shit, you know? So everybody's exhausted. Like, if I can help the team by taking it for the team and working 2 days in a row, I'll do it. I'd rather work staggered, but I'll do whatever gets me working. Number 1, get me right to work. And number 2, whatever helps the team. I want the team to be like, I told them this too. I said, I want the team to see me and smile when they see me. Because they'll go like, no matter what we feel about this guy personally, the fact that he's like doing a schedule that we all agree with, we like this guy. See what I'm saying? That's an attitude that they probably look at that and go, boy, that's refreshing. Like, boy, that's refreshing to have a guy with that kind of attitude. And by the way, I've had that attitude all the time. I've always had that attitude. I've always wanted to bring that attitude to life, to work. Show people like, this is how you behave at work. This is the attitude you have. You know, that's the it's sort of like the white knight hero thing. Like, for some reason, I just always was kind of raised. I always grew up liking the guy that was like the person that stood up for things, and even the guy that like is like, I'll eat last, or like, there's only one piece of pizza left, you eat it. You know, that guy. I always like being that guy. Some people call it a Christ complex, a savior complex. You're kind of right, you know. But it is nice to have those. There are very few people that are doing that. Like, and it's a beautiful feeling, especially on a team, and we're on a team. And also, I'm really happy to be on a team because normally I work by myself. As a guard, it's always like I work by myself. So it's nice to be that guy that's like, and I like that reputation. You know, there's something about having a reputation of being generous in spirit that is really good. Obviously, it's not good when you're walking the streets and like, I used to give when I was working my last job, I would see like homeless guys every now and then. The guy would be trying to get food and he just couldn't get it for like 2-3 hours, and I'd go, "Okay, can you come here for a second?" He thought I was going to yell at him, and I'd be like, "Don't tell anybody I gave you this. I give you some money, you know." But I would be like, "Dude, do not tell anybody I gave you this, or I can't give it to you." It's like, what? Okay, what's the big deal? And I was like, because I don't want people thinking I'm soft and that they could just come, like, eventually they wait there long enough that I'm just going to give them money. And I don't want you thinking that either. It was like, all right. And I was like, you get the fuck out of here. And I'd kick him. I'd punch him in the face and I'd take a mace and I'd spray his face. And you go, ah, ah. And I go, yeah, you like it now? Now you want more money? And you go, no more. I wouldn't do that, obviously. I wouldn't do the mace thing, but I would give him money and I would tell him, like, don't tell anybody about this. So in that way, look, I don't want people to know I'm generous on that level. Like, you don't want to walk around like a target. I mean, as it is, people, I don't know if it's the color of my skin or what, but like, people just automatic. I remember there's been guys that are homeless that were just like they kind of just get in your face and they just stare at you and they go, give me money. You're like, excuse me? It's like, come on, man, give it. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, you know? So you definitely like gotta protect yourself when it comes to that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about generosity and spirit. Everybody loves the guy that's like the generous guy, the guy that's always gonna give it, be nice, and it does help a new job too when you tell the boss, the two guys that are the bosses, the supervisor guys, like, I'll, use words like, I'll play ball with you guys. I'm a team player. Like, they love that shit. And then if you not only say it, but you show it, there's nothing better. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble's down to 700K. There's 100K in the middle of the table. And that would bring me even. I'm gonna bet 28K. Excuse me for burping again. I'm going to try to drink the rest of this coffee. And this is an interesting stream today. Never really done this before. We played some Fortnite, and we're just ending it with a little poker. Excuse me. Van Pebble is all in. Excuse me. And there you have it, folks. Why that guy would go in with 2-4. Did I spell what? How do you spell weird? Is it W-E-I or W-I? It's W-E-I, right? It's a strange spelling. It is a very strange. Some words in the English language, bro. I hear you. Some of you people that are from other countries, you complain about the English language. Amen, brothers and sisters. I understand. English language is confused. Yo, that shit be crazy. You know what I mean? Yo, it is wild. We have a king high. Oh, and we split the pot, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble at 1.41 million. We're trying to get a victory here. Want to go home, feel good about ourselves. I didn't like the way that last game ended. I'll be honest with you. Tough, man. It's not real money, but I'm down 200 million. It's not cool. Not cool, bro. And then I was going to work the World Cup as like I don't even know. It's funny. I don't even know what that job was, and I'm in a weird place with them now because I told them I got the job, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Get ready," and then I called them and said, "I can't work for you guys," and then I called them back and said, "I can work for you guys." So like now I'm in a weird place with those guys, but I'm just gonna tell them. I'm just gonna tell them that I can't work for them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Queen Jack. We're looking for a 10 here. That'll work too, actually. We got a pair of queens. At least that gives us something to hang our hat on. I would say I probably have this one. I'm going to bet 105K. They might have aces too. They could have aces. And I'm going to show a jack just to confuse people. But I'm in great shape. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I am fucking buzzing on coffee, and I love it. I feel pretty mellow, actually. It's a mellow buzz. That's what I like, the mellow buzz. I always thought marijuana was going to give me a mellow buzz. That's why I always thought, I always had a fantasy with marijuana. And guess what? It never worked out for me. I never really had that high. The only time I got high one time, it was, not one time, like several times. I used to cook back in like 2003. I was able to get a hold of some, no, I think it was just pot, but we were able to get a lot of pot. This is when it was still illegal. And we bought a bunch of pot, and I didn't like smoking it because I didn't like the high. So we cooked it in milk. And we learned how to do it. It was pretty easy. It's basically you just boil it, basically. So you take like a tea bag and you throw pot in the tea. So we were making like pot tea, basically. And that shit would get me so happy and relaxed. I remember one time there was a guy that we didn't get along very well. And we worked together. He was just guy was just such a dick. He was just a jerk. And so he for some reason he ended up over my house. Just like with a couple other friends. And we were drinking this tea, and by the end of the night, I've sorted all the issues that I had with that guy out. We didn't talk about it. It just disappeared. Like we were just bouncing, we're having a conversation. We weren't talking about like this is why I don't like you. It wasn't anything like that. And maybe that's why it worked. Because if you ever think that you're gonna have it, if you ever think you're gonna hash it out with somebody and you're gonna figure it out, it's probably not gonna work that way. Your best course of action is to talk about things that you do have in common. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit 2 pair here. We're gonna up the ante to 158K. And we're gonna show the 5. And there you have it. Ace 9. Ace 8. Show the 9. $93K. Big bet. Probably, I would imagine nobody's going to want that action, right? Oh, somebody does take the action. Oh, excuse me. Matty Fresh is all in. Excuse me. Nice play by Manny. We know Manny, actually. Is Manny a friend or is he just a guy I know? Probably just a guy I know, but I do know Manny. Manny's a good guy. Played with him many times. He's a good poker player. And we have 6 diamonds here. Kind of curious to see what happens here. He bets 123K. And we've got Ace Queen here. Wow, I can't believe the Knicks were able to pull off that win. That's a big one. They were down by like 30 points, guys. I mean, it really looked like San Antonio. It looks to me like the Knicks are gonna pull this off. But it's close. Like it's very close. I think the Knicks have a little more firepower and a little more. They're just a little bit better than the Spurs, I think. There it is. Van Pebble with Ace Queen. That's a $210,000 pot. And everybody's playing pretty tight. That's a good win there. The blinds are still low, but they're starting to build up. People are going to have to start playing soon. That's a $330,000 bet. That's a big bet by Emily. And I'm going to call that. Let's see what we can do here. We're working on a. Emily bets 89K. I'm going to bet with them. I've got the flush. I think I'm going to take them all in here. See what I can do against them. I like what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble with the flush. And that's going to do it for Emily. That's a beautiful win there. Beautiful. Listen, they had me with the ace king, but what they didn't have was the flush. Van Pebble beautifully, systematically. And I think we're going to fold this one, are we? We called it. Van Pebble with the call. And let's see what he can do. Can he skate his way out of this one? He cannot. And that's going to do it for. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to get it done. In fact, that's a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous play. Van Pebble with Ace King versus Nappy Ringer. And that's a beautiful play there. And you can see Nappy Ringer was starting to feel a little bit confident, a little overconfident. And that's exactly what we needed to get them out of there. So we lose another player. Nappy Ringer is gone with the win. Van Pebble gets his money back. That was the player that took my money. Beautiful table. Looks like Reese is what it's looking like to me. Very pretty. Beautiful, beautiful table. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this game is HD poker. It's free on Steam. I recommend it to anybody. It's a beautiful, fun game. If you like to just kind of get out of your head, you like to play a little poker, and you just want to kind of chill a little bit. There's no talking to people. You don't have to talk. You just sit back, chill out, play a little poker. You could also mute people if you don't like somebody. These people aren't talking a lot, and most of the time people are pretty respectful. But sometimes people will be rude. You could just mute them. Mute them. Kind of nice. I've had to do it. I've had people call me names and stuff. It's just like not necessary to do that. There's no need to act like that, you know. So we lose about 50K there. Okay, no problem. Excuse me. I need a little water here. I gotta stop playing these hands, man. You guys are stealing my money. I'm gonna steal that money back from you. There you go. You think you can take my money? Good. I'll take it back, you little fucking dick face. That pisses me off when people do that shit. Like I try to limp in so I can see a fucking flop, and then they fucking bet over the top of it. It's fucking bullshit. You know you don't have jack shit anyway. You guys are just fucking doing it to be cunts. Pieces of shit. I'm just kidding. But I'm not. It actually does piss me off. Dan Pebble with 240K. That's how you get back at him. $320K bet. Nice. Manny Fresh with the call. 720K pot. All in. Manny goes with an 8-9, and Manny is behind the count. But a lot of outs for Manny Fresh. And he makes it. He makes it with a straight. That's a beautiful play by Manny. Nice, Manny. Nice job, Manny. Manny with a beautiful play. Beautiful. Ah. Oh, well played. Really well played, man. Manny bets 160K. Watch out for Manny. Manny's feeling it. And what we have here is he's betting 320. Okay, he's got something, doesn't he? Okay, two pair. Yeah, he's got something real there. And he definitely had me beat. I had a pair of eights. Damn Pebble. And Bread Fans got 278K, and they are all in. Manny Fresh calls it. Ace-6 versus Ace-8. So Breadfan's got it so far. Looking good with the pair of eights. Breadfan looks like they're probably going to clinch this one. And there it is. Breadfan with $1 million. We got a game. Manny Fresh checks it. There's the 9. Got a pair of 9s. At 200K, and we got that one. That was a nice win there. I'm not going to show. I like Manny a lot, but I'm not going to show him my hand. Sorry, Manny. I like you. I respect you. I played with you before. You're a great player. But I can't show you my hand. I feel like that gives away too much. And there we get the 2K, 200K. And this is a game. We are strapped in for a long one here. Finishing up a great stream that we had today. We started off with some Fortnite. And this is how we're going to finish the game. Going to try to get a... That's 200K. And there's the straight Van Pebble. And let's see if we could try to... Don't bet a lot, but don't bet the whole amount. And there you go. Van Pebble with nice victory there. And Breadfan would not bite. Breadfan would not bite. Van Pebble with a pair of 7s to try to end the tournament for the player to our left, whose name I forget. And ladies and gentlemen, we beat them with a pair of 7s. They had a pair of 5s. They are gone. Breadfan, good night, sir. And we get closer and closer to the end of this game. Van Pebble, 250 to call. Let me go ahead and fold that one. Okay. Manny Fresh, of course. Manny is a very good player. We played against Manny many times. Many times. Many times. And this is one of those hands that could be a nightmare for Manny Fresh. If Manny Fresh gets a little bit too... What do we got here? 500K to Manny. There you go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to definitely go all in here, pretty much. We're going to take Manny all in. With Queen Jack. He's got King 6. He's set to win this hand. A little bit of a bluff there, kind of, really. It was a good play. I mean, I thought he's playing great, actually. I love this guy. I've played this guy before. Look, there's some guys where, like, I'm not a guy who just because he's losing is going to freak out. Like, it's usually because the reason I get pissed at players is because they suck. Or they just think it's cool to bluff all the time, and then they act like they're good players, and it's very frustrating. This is not that kind of player. I played against this guy many times. Manny Fresh. That's the thing about Manny Fresh. We played against Manny Fresh many times. He's a very good player. I'm going to try to take him all in. Be careful here. We got Ace 5. And that's how we're going to do it against Manny. Oh, wait. Manny's got the straight on there, huh? Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't... Oh, shit. Yeah. That is lucky. That's so lucky, dude. He's very lucky. All right, I'm just gonna keep going all in here and see if we can. Let's see what we can do here. Jack 2, we go all in. Queen 7 is not an all-in hand for me. I don't like Queen 7. Get a little burnt out on Queen 7, actually. It's one of those hands that should be better than it is. It's because, you got the queen, it's the straight is there. If it's suited, it's better, but there's Queen 10. So we got 1.8 mil. We're still in this thing, technically. There's 9-2. That's a nice little win there. That's a gimme. Jack 3. I'm all in with Jack 3. He goes all in with King 3. He's had success with the King lately. So we need a miracle here. And to be honest with you, I'm happy to end this game. I'm kind of getting a little... I mean, I'm cool with coming in second place, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's no big deal to me. I just needed the reps. Thanks, Manny. Good job. Manny's a good player. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. My name is Van Pebble. And we're going to call it a stream here. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this comeback. This is a 29-point comeback from the Knicks, and we will do it legally by playing music that is non-copyrighted, and we will not play sound. We will show the game, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. This is the Knicks game. This is game 4 in Madison Square Garden. Knicks versus Spurs. Let's go. The score is 95-80. I mean, this thing is practically over. Not really. 15-point game. That gets even spicier. Or does it? I don't know. Excuse me. Nice shot. Karl Anthony Towns. That takes it down to 12. Still getting your ass kicked in the fourth quarter. But you're still technically there. Spurs are just trying to hang on. Oh, that's dangerous. Look at that. Oh, he throws the ball away. There goes Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is on fire, dude. What a beautiful play that was. That was gorgeous. He really is a great player now. Like, he's been good, but like he's turned into a different level. And of course, this guy's amazing. Brunson. Now the score is 99-92. The Knicks have the ball. It's 4 minutes left. Almost 5 minutes left. But you want to do something good. This will really get it close. And now you're only down by 4 points. Now somehow you're down by like 9 again. It's hard to erase these leads. So now it's a 5-point game. It's like, well, there's 3 minutes left. Probably not. They're not going to win. Then he hits a 3. Now you're down by 4, but it's still 3 minutes left. Knicks get possession with down by 4 with 2 minutes, 2:30. And this is the clutch guy right here. Clutch guy. This is the guy. Boom. Now you're down by 1 point. 2 minutes left. 1:27 left. The Knicks are down by 1 point. Brunson clutch. Now you're up by 1 point. Now you're up by 1 point with 1:22 left. 4 seconds left. Oh, there it is. That's crazy. Wow, that's wild. 1.2 seconds left. You're up by 1 point, and like the Spurs, nothing they could do at this point. 1.2 seconds. What do you do? There's Adam Sandler. There's Jerry Seinfeld. All the great Jews of New York. All the great Jews. There's a great black man. Look at all these guys. I can't believe it. McEnroe's in there. All the New York celebrities. Nice shot. That's good. Wow, that's really nice, man. Look at this. Wow. The one time that Wembanyama is just not a factor, too. And then they tried some kind of Hail Mary deal and they just couldn't get it to go. Wow, that's good, man. Look at the Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. Check us out on most social media. Really quickly, I'd like to point out that I'm on Twitter. You can check me out on Twitter. Check us out. Basically, we said I'm rooting for the Knicks to win the basketball game, but I'm rooting for the Spurs fans to win in the streets of New York, which is a very funny tweet. And here's the, you see the score, Knicks 120, Spurs 100. And then you see the Knicks fan getting his ass kicked. I used to live in Philadelphia, and I never liked New Yorkers very much. But I'm happy to see the team do well. I just don't like the city. I've never liked the city or the people for the most part. New Yorkers are assholes. But we love, we're all humans, and it's nice to see them come back from that 9/11 thing. I mean, they never came back from that. Van Pebble, if you'd like to donate money to Van Pebble, you can do so by going to PayPal. Type in @ThomasPaulVino, ThomasPaulVino. No spaces, no capital letters. Send the cash. We'd love it. You can also subscribe to me on Twitch. Please follow us on Twitch. And also, lastly, we're just going to burn through this. If you like to watch long-form content, then you'll love Van Pebble. We take the long-form content that we do. It's always long-form, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, or even more. The only time you'll see small clips is when we take clips from long-form content. Other than that, you're going to see long-form. I'm all about the long-form stuff. Check us out on YouTube, like and subscribe. And then just follow us on Twitch too. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding. Don't fuck. And subscribe to us on Twitch if you want to. Thank you so much. But that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here now. See you guys tomorrow. Hey guys. Guys and girls. Tomorrow is going to be fun. We're going to be in a great mood because everything's going my way now. Life is good, man. Life is fucking sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble saying good night. Have a good night. God bless you. Be well. Tomorrow I will be streaming from around 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to be playing Claire Obscure, Hogwarts, maybe some Donkey Kong Jr. or Donkey Kong Country. I believe it's called Freeze, something like that. And then we're going to end it with Fortnite. I mean, that sounds like a fucking crazy night. So that's probably what we'll do. If that sounds good to you, come see us live. And then always check us out on YouTube. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.